Today we're playing some least cash Bloonarius because I want to find out what the lowest possible score is. And joining us today we have the world's best boss player, me. I'm gonna start the game with a dart monkey because it's free. And the strategy I'm gonna be using in this game is one that I don't think you've ever seen before. It's druids. Now I'm really gonna try to save every dollar I can using discounts here, so that's why I have the free dart monkey, so we can get a discount village before we even place our hero. Because the discount does apply to the placement cost of the tower, and that includes heroes as well. Now, shortly after the release of Least Cash, they did nerf the druids quite a lot because it was just so overpowered, so that's not great, but I still believe it is the best possible strat, no? I think it is. Like, the only time you see something different is like when you spam a whole bunch of tier 3 and tier 4 druids, but that is usually not for Bloonarius, right? That's a Dread Bloon thing. So basically it's gonna be a regular druid strat, except for like we really have to cut every corner we can. Okay, let's get Isili down in this very corner right there. Set her strong. Now we're not gonna go for a second discount village because it's simply not worth it. You know, for the first one you get what? 10 plus 5, 15%, and then another 5 for the second. It's just not worth it. I tried it in Sandbox. Now, one thing we are going to be cutting is the middle path here, so no camo and no lead popping power, because those upgrades are just so expensive, so we're going to have to find cheaper ways to get around that. In terms of camo, I could have gone with Oben, because Oben now gives camo detection to druids after a certain level, but that would yield less damage because, well, Isili gives attack speed and whatnot. So I'm not going to be getting any easy camo through Oben either, so it's gonna come from Isili, her totem and her decamoing bloons, and we're gonna get an overclock too, and the cleansing foam does remove camo as well. Now as for lead popping power, the cleansing foam does remove the lead property, but only from regular bloons, not DDTs, so gotta get it some other way. So some options are getting an embrittlement ice monkey or a glue strike. But unfortunately, both of those options run into the same issue. 100 constant DDTs on round 126, which they cannot handle. So the next best idea, which is also very cheap, is going top path, which will lose out on a lot of damage overall, but we do save a lot of cash. And that is indeed what I'm gonna try, but you know, I'm gonna be really optimizing for saving cash here, so I might end up with not enough damage for tier 5, and in case I do, well, then me adding something to the setup will probably yield me a not so great score, so we'll see what happens. Actually, should I place this one here so that it also buffs and gets buffed by this guy? Two things to consider here. Number one, this is a worse position, and number two, whichever one I turn into the tier 5, I want to buff with an alchemist. If I turn this one into the tier 5, I can place an alch right here that only targets this guy, but then the alch will be outside of the discount. Option number two is I keep this one here so they don't buff each other, but these guys get all the buffs. And then I will have the option later to choose if I upgrade this one or this one to tier 5, and then I can place an alch in the range of the discount and have him only buff this guy. Yeah, you know what, let's just go with this. So I have the option to choose which one I want to upgrade to tier 5 and if I want the alch in range of the discount or not. So now I want to get all of these to tier 2 so we can start losing lives with our totem that we just unlocked. Now we need to lose 40 lives. It used to be 90, but now it maxes out at 50% instead of 100%, and it starts at 10%, so you don't need to lose 50 lives, it's 40. So we need to get it down to 145. I'm gonna go ahead and use a totem here. That drains 10 lives for now. Gonna get down to 1 life later. Let's go ahead and do it once more. It should still be up for round 40 again, I think. Yeah, look at that. Perfect timing. Now, I'd like to beat tier 1 and 2 without cross-pathing any of these, to keep the option open later for potentially not cross-pathing all of them to save cash. So let's go ahead and try this and see how close we are. I mean, we definitely have the boss damage. The only problem is the rushes. But it should work, assuming you time your totems well. Oh, and I should probably have Acelia on first now to take care of these camos. Don't want her to focus on the boss. Oh, actually, I'm leaking. And I guess it's fine if I leak a couple here, because I do still need to get down to 145 lives. So I don't have any of these set to strong, because I like to delay it a bit so I can get some more upgrades before the first rush here. Okay, let me just first see, how do we do without a totem here? Not so well, and I ended the round 2, so I may have messed up the timing. Totem. Now we kinda need to pop this skull immediately while the totem is still up, and I think we're too late. I think I messed up the timing there. Wait. Upgrade. Might be able to save that if I get the upgrade right away. Okay, so I'll probably have to restart and try to get better timings on my totem, I think. Yeah. Oh, wait, camo purples. We need the totem for that, and yeah. Totem is not up yet. Try again. Okay, different idea. Instead of trying to time the totems, let's try to time the skulls by not upgrading these yet. So basically, we want to pop the first skull like right here, totem, and then the boss will be out of range for a while so we can get our totem back and then do the same thing again and again. Okay, so now I think, wait, what round is the camo purples? 45. Okay, I need to have the totem up for that too, so I want to time the first skull with the totem as well, so I want to finish this round first. I'll use the totem sometime after popping the skull. I have to wait a bit so that I still have it up for next round. Okay, use it now. Okay, round 45, please. It's gonna disappear before the camo purples, I think. Yeah, come on, dude. And we got another skull here. What can I do? What can I do? Wait a minute, I'm an idiot. I could just do this. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, at least I figured it out. Now I can use the totem for the final skull, which is gonna be during round 48, where the camo purples are, and oh yeah, again, that doesn't matter now because we have this guy. Man, I should live stream more so I can get your guys' help live and not just telling me I'm stupid in the comments. Well, that's tier 1. So now let's change nothing and just keep everything as is until tier 2. Okay, tier 2, let's just try and see if we can beat it like this, because the fact that the boss has more HP now might be in our favor in terms of timing the totems. So we might not need anything else. And who knows, maybe I can even afford the tier 5 during the boss fight. That'd be nice. Oh, round 63 though. Do I need to totem this? Oh god. That's trouble. Because the totem still only lasts for a very short period of time. All the way up until level 16 easily. So, I mean, I can take out 2 waves here. But the third wave? I'm not gonna be able to handle this one, am I? I don't think so. Actually, Yeah! And I didn't mess up the timing for the skull either. Very good. First skull. Shouldn't be any problem with a totem up. Nope. As I said, the increased HP is actually working in our favor. Wait, I'm not dead to these BFBs, am I? I am. That's alright though, I could just put this one on last for a minute and pop the BFBs a bit sooner. First. There we go. Right. Yeah. Micro God. Okay, skull number 2, totem. And I just finished the round, so I hope I didn't mess anything up here. Don't think so. Of course. Okay, you know, that means that I gotta do this, and I gotta do this. Just keep overclocking one of them all the time. And skull number 2, a lot earlier this time. Wait, there's no way, right? There's no way. Okay, you know what? Before I talked about getting a alchemist over here or over here to make sure it only buffs one of them. But I'm thinking about, I do have a little bit of room right here. And then I can make this center one my tier 5. Only bad thing about that is of course that the alchemist will buff some other ones as well. But I mean, I think it is an easy solution out of this. So I'm gonna do that. And there we go. Although now I really won't have a lot of time to take out this final rush. Let's see, here we go. Almost totemed even sooner this time. There we go. Okay. Didn't get any cross path here. Again, for the same reason as I'm not getting it on these ones, just to give myself the option of not getting it later. Because, well, of course, I really don't know how much damage I'm gonna need for tier 5. Because I'm gonna go top path and I've never really done that before, so I don't know what to expect. Alright, just a few more thousand and then we'll have the Avatar of Wrath by tier 3, so I'll see you then. Now this should definitely be the easiest out of all the tiers. Shouldn't really have to do anything at all here. No totems, no nothing. Yeah, I mean this thing is just tearing through the boss even without a cross path. Yeah, not much to see here for this tier, so we might just go ahead and skip straight to tier 4, I think. See you then. There really shouldn't be that much to tier 4 either, I don't think, right? Nah. Again, just gonna tear through it like butter. Like, at this rate, I mean, wow. This damage is looking fantastic, so I'm sort of wondering, do I have like way more damage than I need for tier 5? Because like if I do have more damage than I need, then I may have gotten away with doing one less of these and then cross-pathing these. I don't know. If you're gonna go for like a record in something like this, then you have to do a test run to sort of know where you're at, and I haven't done that. This is my first attempt, so if I was serious I'd definitely do another run after this, but I don't think I am that serious. Anyway, time for the real deal, time for tier 5. So let's first try without cross-pathing anything and see how that goes. So far it looks like I am missing quite a bit of damage, unfortunately, but I'll play it out to see how much I'm missing. So yeah, we're missing a lot of damage. We can definitely upgrade this, and all of these we can go middle path. And other than that, I don't know what I want to do. But like, upgrading these is not gonna do a whole lot. I mean, almost all the damage comes from this guy, so I'm thinking something different. like so. Let's just try to see how close we are. Again, we need to experiment. Yeah, I mean, this is better than last time, but still not gonna make it. Yeah, like, I don't know. My theory about going hard thorns to save out on the MIB seems like a bit much, actually. Okay, so this is a bit better. When you combine getting this with this, it does make a bit of a difference, but you know, still not sure if it's gonna be enough. I don't think so. Nah, this is still not happening. I wonder if I should get Heart of Thunder. Probably doesn't add too much damage though, but might be worth it. Let's go ahead and do this and also this. Like right now we are at pretty much the exact same amount of money spent as if we were to get the MIB and go middle cross path here. So if this doesn't work here, then yeah, this theory I had is definitely not a good one. Nah, this doesn't seem to be it either. Like, I really thought that because I was on logs, such an easy map, I would be able to do this, but nah. Okay, I had to give it one more go, because I couldn't end on that note. So this time, we have an MIB, and I have skipped out on one of my druids, and none of the druids have any cross path, and I only have this, and everything is in range of the... what do you call it? Discount village. It's looking pretty promising that this will work. Would be a personal best. Not that I've ever really attempted this before, but still, personal best. Wait, what? Is that DDT bugged? Tell me I'm crazy. I think the last DDT there is invincible. Watch this, watch this. This DDT, this last one. You see? You see? My game is bugged. It's invincible. Look. I can't kill it. I'm not even kidding here. It's regenerating. It can't die. I think this might have something to do with me not updating my BIOS and my CPU is degrading. Because apparently, you know, a viewer was nice enough to reach out and say that was actually the case with me crashing doing Ace Micro in a previous video. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm at 93,190. I'm gonna spend some money and we're gonna pretend like this money is not being spent. Let me go ahead and try to Moab glue this bastard. Let's see. It's this one right here at the end. Okay, I think I did glue it. No, it's that one, isn't it? Oh, I think that fixed it. I was not kidding, by the way. It was actually immortal. Something changed with this glue. Okay, putting that little mishap aside, this does seem to be working quite well, and it seems like you could cut even more from this, actually. Yeah, look at that. Easy. So, actual score, not 97,815, it's 93,190. So what more can you cut from this? What is the cheapest possible Bloonarius? If you can beat 93,190, post it in the Discord. Let me know if you have any ideas. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.